This was posted, the trailer's posted on Lionsgate Movies 8 hours ago and already has 2 million views. God, that motherfucker's so handsome.
Gus March Phillips.
He really is.
It's very good.
Bro. Yeah.
Like, oh!
You know, like every time the music was like, another one bites it, and then there's like that, in the background, there's like that kind of snare, that sharp sound, and then they would do the machine gun along with it. Yeah. Oh my God. I was really feeling the music.
Welcome to Backseat Directing,
where we talk about movies, TV shows, comics, and more.
We're your hosts,
Andrew
and Aaron.
And we put out new videos every Monday and Thursday.
And on this episode, we're doing a trailer reaction to the Ministry of Ungentlemanly
Warfare. 3, 2, 1, action.
That's a hard word for me.
Aaron,
ungentlemanly.
A little behind the scenes, Aaron was practicing saying that word before we started.
I feel like I started it pretty good, and then I started to laugh, and I just lost it.
It went off the rails.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know, words just aren't my friend. That's why I make movies.
So we're gonna react now to the Ungentlemanly Warfare film with Henry Cavill. This was posted. The trailer's posted on Lionsgate Movies 8 hours ago and already has 2 million views. It is number 5 on trending on YouTube.
I saw him post on Instagram yesterday that this trailer was dropping today.
You follow him on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Me too. I love Henry Cavill's Instagram. It's like a picture of his dog and like a picture of him like cooking a steak or something.
Yeah,
like,
I'm about it. It makes me feel like I'm there with him, you know?
It's like so just like exactly what he wants to post. Like there's no team controlling Cavill's Instagram. You know what I mean?
But that's the first time that I heard about this project. I haven't heard of it up until then. So
yeah, no, it's a spoiler for Aaron. Because we have an episode that's going to come out next week that we haven't filmed yet, where we're going to do the most anticipated projects of 2024 that you probably haven't heard of. And this is one that I have on the list, and Aaron cheated and found out about it.
As soon as I saw that post from him yesterday, I was like, oh, this is on his list.
Yeah, because it's a Guy Ritchie movie and has Henry Cavill, so I'm like pumped at it.
Well, let's go ahead and get this show on the road here.
God, that motherfucker's so handsome.
Gus March Phillips.
He really is.
I have a mission I want you to lead. Thank you, Sergeant.
What's the plan?
To neutralize the German U-boats in the North Atlantic.
We're losing the war. Hitler is not playing by the rules, so neither are we.
Good old World War II movie.
We both know that I'm not very popular with the administration.
The reason they find you unattractive is the very reason I find you attractive.
Who could find him unattractive?
If I'm to do this, I'll need my own team.
Alan Ritchson?
You won't like them. They're all... mad.
They'll need to be.
This is an unsanctioned, unauthorized mission. If we fail, England will be condemned to a lifetime under the German boot.
He's a madman.
That is not a dog. That is my wife.
It's very good.
Bro, Henry Cavill looks like he's having so much fun. I love it.
You and your operation are reckless. Abort this mission now.
Hello, can't hear you. Please do off.
I wonder if Alan Ritchson's going to be an American in this movie.
Ooh.
Because otherwise it'd be doing an accent.
Yeah.
which I don't think we've seen from him yet.
I haven't seen that much stuff from him actually. I think Reacher is pretty much the only thing I've actually seen him in.
He's in Reacher, he's in Titans, he's in Blue Mountain State, he's in what else have I seen him in? He was just in Fast X.
Fast X, yeah. He's after Reacher for sure. His career's it's gonna start. Yeah, it's gonna start getting pretty big here, unless if somehow he messes it up. You know?
I mean, I think there's a limited quantity of people of his like size, physical
yeah.
size, with acting chops, because he's a good actor.
Mhm.
You know, so when you write a script and you're like big giant mountain man, and then you want him to like be handsome and a good actor, it kind of shortens the pool. And then when you've got the status he now has from like being in quality like upper echelon projects, then it's like it's a done deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what Henry Cavill is. Giant behemoth man, great actor, super handsome. Like they're limited in supply in the world. There's two at this table, but in general,
That's right. Yeah.
In general,
yeah. We go beyond statistics
this
here.
isn't
You know,
like this isn't
rule. Normal.
It's the exception.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So don't, as you're watching this, you know, like don't compare your life to ours. You know, like.
It's in this age of social media, guys. I mean,
When you're looking at perfection, you got to realize like it's hard to get there.
The comparison, the bias, it's just not good for the soul, you know.
All right, but what did you think of the trailer itself,
dude? First of all, whoever edited that
Excellent,
trailer,
right?
Oh my god, give them the award,
Dude.
Whatever award there, make an award show for trailers to give that person.
I was
an award.
thinking the exact same thing. The timing of the music, like boom, boom, with the guns, and then they did the same thing with the slice of the knife. They're whoosh, whoosh.
Yeah,
It's like,
dude,
oh,
you know, like every time the music was like another one bites, and then there's like that in the background. There's like that kind of snare, that sharp sound, and then they would do the machine gun along with it. Yeah. Oh my god! I was really feeling the music. Like I couldn't stop bopping. I couldn't stop smiling. I'm so excited because Guy Ritchie makes great movies, like awesome action movies.
What are some of the movies he's made?
So he's made Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. He made The Gentleman. He made I think it's called Wrath or Wrath of Man with Jason Statham. He's made a couple movies with Jason Statham. I don't even think I'm naming his most popular movies. I think he made Snatch. He made.
I'm gonna pull up his.
He made The
IMDb, see if
Covenant.
you're missing any big ones?
I think
that was the
recent one with Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm probably missing like his biggest movies. But I'm on the spot, and I just named quite a few Guy Ritchie movies, so I'm happy with that.
Sherlock Holmes, the big one.
Yeah, I think did he make both of them, or did he like produce the second one?
Let's see.
I think he might have made both of them. Game of Shadows, and so he made the Robert Downey Jr. The original one for sure.
Yeah, he both.
Yeah,
both. And then he also did Aladdin. Surprise.
The live action?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. I've seen that movie too. I didn't know that.
Yeah. That one's kind of like an outlier.
Yeah.
Compared to all of his other movies.
He does a lot of movies with like a certain feel, like The Gentleman. Like he does like crime kind of mob movies too. So it's cool to see him he's doing war movies now because of The Covenant back to back with Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. It's cool to see him working with all kinds of new different people: Jake Gyllenhaal, Alan Ritchson, Henry Cavill. Like Isa Gonzalez is huge up and coming actress. I don't even know if that's fair to say. She might have already come up, but like she's really big now.
Yeah.
And it's just cool to see him extending his world to other actors because he's done quite a few of like movies with some of the same actors, and he really fits into his tone. Like it's something about it. It's like this crime world, but it has a little bit of whimsy to it. Like it's like a little bit of like a comedy element. I could watch it again.
I didn't mean to.
I'll watch it, dude. It was.
I wanted to scroll to the end to see. Oh, they don't have an announcement date.
That's a good trailer. I can see.
That was a good trailer.
I can see if I have a date for you.
Did you hear what I just said? I was like, oh, good trailer. I was trying to say great, and then my mouth said good words.
Aaron's doing his best today. April 19th.
Okay, I thought it was April. I knew it was coming out soon.
April 19th, 2024. That's not that far away at all.
It's not. And it's coming to theaters, I'm pretty sure. So
Oh, it better.
that's exciting.
I want to see that movie on the big screen. Dude, it looks good.
It does. It looks
like,
fun.
It's something about like the feel of a good trailer. I love a good trailer because it gets you excited for a movie and it builds like that rumbling, that anticipation. You know, a good trailer is like, it does all the legwork.
Yeah, you know another good trailer I just watched?
What?
Roadhouse. That was pretty
It's a good trailer.
too.
I like this one a lot more, I will say. Roadhouse was a good trailer.
Well, I mean, it's Henry Cavill, you know.
But I love Jake
But
Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal is
It's
up
Jake
there.
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal is up there.
And Conor McGregor looks like really interesting in that movie.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone get this close. Boom.
Dude.
That part was really cool.
He's going to make a good villain, I think.
I think so too.
He's kind of a villain in real life.
He's playing himself.
You know? Yeah.
He's playing himself like that, just like crazy, like over the top in your face, say whatever. Like he's playing himself, and I think it's a good fit. You know, the cast.
We started out this year of saying like, oh man, like the movies just don't seem as good this year. Maybe there's hope.
I think.
You know,
I think when you
at the beginning of the year, there's still a lot of things that haven't been released yet.
We're gonna get into this next week. Stick with us. Make sure that you subscribe. Next week we're gonna put out a video about the like I said, the top projects of 2024 that you might not know about, and some of these movies from smaller studios, or some of these movies that aren't like big budget sequels, like universe movies like Furiosa or Dune Part 2. Like some of these smaller movies look really, really awesome, really cool. When you hear like the cast details, the director and stuff, I think a lot of people will be excited for the 2024 slate.
Yeah.
Maybe you just got to dig a little deeper. Barbenheimer's not right there on the surface.
Right.
But you dig a little deeper, there's some gems.
And a lot of times those are the movies that are really good, you know, like
I didn't expect Iron Claw this year to like claw its way into my top 3. But it
see
did.
what you did there.
Really, like Iron Claw was like an emotional experience.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
sometimes it's the ones you don't expect.
right. And a lot of times I feel like the smaller movies, you know, that have maybe a limited budget or aren't as big of like a box office, you know, juggernaut, they have some of the best stories to tell, you know, because that's what they have to focus on.
Well, this movie has a really cool story. I don't know if it's loosely based on true events, but I've seen some descriptions of it talking about there was
in
like
the trailer, a little thing came based on true events.
I was so distracted by Henry
Yeah.
Cavill's face. I was
Yeah.
like, wait, I was waiting.
I hear you. It was when his face wasn't even on the screen, so
I'm tuned
you
out.
were still like totally daydreaming.
When he's not on the screen, I go into slow motion and close my eyes and picture him on the back.
Is he the most handsome man in Hollywood?
I did see a TikTok that said that he is mathematically the most handsome man alive.
Oh,
And
it's been
they,
proven.
They used
Through
they
science.
they use angles and math to explain the proportions on his like nose bridge and
Yeah,
his cheeks and
okay.
his brow ridge and everything. And I was like, they're cooking. They're
Yeah.
making a lot of sense.
Checks out. I mean, he can rock any look. You know, he's got a clean shaven face in Superman. He's got the mustache,
Mustache,
in
the
Fallout, the beard with the mustache in this movie.
Angry chest, shaved chest, dude.
Short hair, longer hair,
Skinnier, bulkier,
white long hair.
Like Clash of Titans or Wrath of Titans or whatever. Like when he's a little bit leaner, like still looks good.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Their math was proving what my eyes were already telling me. And that's my favorite kind of math. The kind that already agrees with my preconceived biases.
That's right.
Oh, this is a fun one. But what was your favorite part of the trailer?
Honestly, the editing, just the song like driving the action and the action complementing the song, like I don't know, it just got me like hype.
So you know how much I love the timing aspect of a song with the action of a movie.
Yeah.
Because it scratches an itch in your brain. You know, it's like watching those like
It's catchy.
weirdly satisfying videos
Yeah.
on Snapchat or YouTube or whatever. And this does it really well. Movie you just watched that I recommended, Baby Driver, I think does it really well. Specifically the tequila scene where they play tequila during the gun shoots, like dun 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 dun, and like
Yep.
all the gunshots going off. It is elite, like Edgar Wright masterpiece of timing music to action in a movie. It does something like to your brain where I am just locked in.
Oh yeah.
It's like I'm like a
For
kid
sure.
watching Cocomelon. I'm like,
But even once you look past the editing and song choice and how they combined all of that together, the story seems intriguing too.
yes.
You know, it seems like it's going to be funny, but also like serious in terms of like they're actually coming up with a plan. You know, they've got a crew and then they're going to go up against the baddest man in history
Well, that's what's great is like
by breaking the rules because he
yeah.
breaks the rules.
the great thing about World War II movies is like Nazis are like the most despicable villain. When you think like, hey, think of the most despicable villain in history, you've got the Nazis. So watching like heroes go around taking out a bunch of Nazis is easy to root
Everyone
for.
can get on board,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, everyone's excited, everyone's having a good time. And it seems like
Common enemy.
it seems like Kingsman vibes, like Matthew
They
Vaughn's
kind of have
Kingsman.
that, yeah.
It's like fun, but like a lot of action, bloody. It seems like it's gonna like so. I'm here for it.
Absolutely.
My ticket's been purchased.
Yeah.
My
And
tickets was purchased before I saw the trailer. when I heard Guy Ritchie was making a movie with Henry Cavill, my ticket was purchased. But
Yeah, it's like cha-ching.
now I've purchased an IMAX ticket
Right.
and I bought out the row.
Okay.
So I have extra room.
Okay, that's sweet. Are you inviting anyone to go with you in that row, or is it just like that's Andrew's row?
I could see inviting some people to sit on the edges, but I need at least like 3 seats on either side of me for like.
Yeah. Like,
So I need some room to breathe. Like,
Yeah, I hear you.
Others, I need room for activities.
I hear you. I got you. I'm excited for this movie. You're excited for this movie. I want to know what you guys think watching this episode. Are you guys pumped up as much as we are for Henry Cavill's new movie, which is called
The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, 2024.
He says that like so effortlessly. I love it.
I have some additional details about the movie before we go. I mean, it's going to be in our episode next week, but if you can't make it to that right away. So it's we said release date April 19th, director Guy Ritchie. We said it's being distributed by Lionsgate. Cast includes Henry Cavill, Isaac Gonzalez, Alan Ritchson, Carrie Elwes.
That guy.
Look at that stud.
It's that guy.
Carrie Elwes having a big couple years. He was just in Mission Impossible as well. And the plot, like we saw in the trailer, but if you're listening only on audio, is top secret combatant unit uses unconventional techniques to battle Nazis during World War II.
I bet we're going to see some cool fight scenes too. If it's anything close to Sherlock Holmes fight scenes,
then
we're in for a treat. You know, it looked like it was a lot of weapons, guns, and violence in that aspect, but I bet there's going to be 1 or 2 like key hand-to-hand combat scenes.
Dude, we talked about Conor McGregor from Roadhouse earlier.
Yeah.
Him, like sticking his tongue out and everything, and like just like the wild-eyed look. That's very McGregor-esque.
Yeah.
So that maybe it's inspiration or maybe it's just coincidence, but I think we'll see if we get to see a gun knocked out of Henry Cavill's hand at some point, and we get to see Wildman just go crazy on some guys. We'll see some cool hand-to-hand combat.
A little
for sure.
bit of the
Oh, bicep. Dude, if he does the bicep reload in this movie, just imagine. It's going to Easter egg bicep reload in every movie. He's going to do a movie about being like.
He's going to come up with something different, and it's going to be equally as iconic, you know? Like
that dude sticking the tongue out with that like wild-eyed stare. I'm already like.
It's going to be fun seeing him play someone who's maybe a little bit more loose, you know? Because he plays a lot of stoic characters.
Superman's very rigid for sure.
Yep.
What was the Sherlock Holmes and Enola Holmes? I think is pretty.
Witcher was pretty stoic.
Yeah.
So it's
let our boy free. Like
yeah,
I said,
it's gonna be fun.
When we were watching the trailer, he looks like he's having fun. People should be allowed to have fun making movies. You know,
absolutely.
There's a time for a dramatic movie, and there's time for like having a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
And this movie seems like a hell of a good time.
Dude, he's got a movie coming out in February and April, huh? Got Argyle.
Oh yeah, Argyle's been pretty big. Been talked about pretty big.
Yeah. So
there's
a lot of fun stuff happening in the beginning of the year. Maybe we weren't as excited as 2023 was ending, but as we're getting going in 2024, you know, there's hope.
There's fan theories that I won't get into because I don't know enough about it, but my fiance was explaining to me that there's apparently theories that Taylor Swift is like involved in creating Argyle because of there's like the Swifties know this way better than I do. Dude. They're like locked in. They're like detectives.
Yeah.
That's the Unagi from Friends. But apparently there's stuff with her taking pictures with cats that the Argyle media team posted, and she has an Argyle sweater that she posted on her merchandising, and the person who's sided with writing the book for Argyle that the movie's based on is like they're questioning if she's even real because like the book hasn't even been published yet and they're already making a movie based on the book. I don't know. I mean, there's some fishy details in there, but
is she gonna show up in the movie?
That's what I said, because the mystery of the movie is who is the real Argyle,
right?
And I was like, is Argyle going to be Taylor Swift?
Dude, she's running the world right now.
Did you see
going to the Super Bowl?
Did you see Dakota Johnson's opening monologue on SNL? There's a picture of her. Yeah. She's like, last year I was in the audience. Who knew that I would be the person behind me would become the most powerful person in the United States? And Donald Trump is behind her, but then it zooms in on Taylor Swift. Yeah. It's so funny.
Dude, it's her world right now, and we're just living in it.
Honestly.
It really is.
The Swifties have known it for longer than us. But
that's right.
It's becoming wildly apparent to the rest of us.
All right, everyone. We post new full episodes every Monday and Thursday. Andrew's been hinting at the following episode that's going to be coming out in the next week or so, where we're talking about a bunch of unknown 2024 projects, both movies and shows. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss when that episode is posted.
And now generally we don't say in our episodes what episode's coming next. So generally if you want to find that out, you would go to our Discord. You can join our Discord for free. There's no paywall, but in there we announce the upcoming topics for the next week, and we just have general conversation about movies and have a good time. And we also take topic suggestions as well, so you could let us know what you think would be a good thing for us to talk about, what you think would entertain you. So that's a great place to join the conversation.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, and that's a wrap.